Hi, everybody. I'm going to talk about the subtle differences in positive and negative energy, high vibrational and low vibrational energy, and the subtle differences and different attributes or qualities in people. One of the qualities and attributes I want to talk about today will be the difference between confidence and arrogance. I also say the difference between being confident or cocky. They can look very similar, and it could be very hard to tell them apart in some situations. But the energy behind it is always clearly different. Confidence is an inner knowing that you're worthy, capable, and enough. It doesn't need validation from others. And it's an inner knowing that you're good just the way you are, and it doesn't mean you never have anything to work on. It means not dimming your light or dimming yourself to make other people happy with you, or doing anything you feel like isn't fully who you are just to please other people around you. In my opinion, I feel like people who are confident radiate positive energy, and they inspire people to do the same. One example I think of when I think of somebody who is confident for me in my personal life, not my personal life, but a celebrity that I know of, would be Michelle Obama. I think she just exudes confidence, and not in a cocky way. I think she wants to show all types of people, young people, older people, anyone, that they're perfect the way they are. And she's very intelligent, very beautiful. Is there anyone like you can think of in your life that pops into your head when you think of confidence? Confidence is magnetic. It draws people in. It's rooted in self-love, growth, and authenticity. Maybe you're walking into a room not because you want to be the center of attention, but because you're coming in as your true, full, whole self, and you're not trying to prove anything to anyone, but just being yourself. Now let's talk about arrogance and being cocky. Arrogance or cockiness can mask insecurity. You might feel the need to be superior or feel superior, or prove that you're better than everyone else, or that you work harder than everyone else, or anything like that. And it doesn't come from a place of self-love. It comes from a place of feeling like you'll never be good enough. When I think about arrogance or cockiness, I think about Tony from Girlfriends. She's always trying to prove that she has this or that. She's always trying to prove that she's better than her friends. She's self-absorbed. She's stuck in her own head. Every now and then she's able to get out of it and be there for the people in her life that she cares about. But usually in turn she hurts someone else. It's a constant need to prove and validate and show or attempt to prove that you're better than everyone else around you. Arrogance feels heavy. It's rooted in fear, not love. Arrogant people usually try to tear people down to feel better about themselves. Or they just act like they're above everyone else. Their energy is all about attention and validation. It's not about giving and empowering. Let's have a scenario situation to help us understand this a little bit better. First, I am going to do a conversation involving confidence. I'm really excited about this project. I think we can make a big impact. I agree. What's your plan for tackling the challenge? I believe if we break it down into smaller tasks, it'll be manageable. I'm confident we can handle it together. That sounds great. I appreciate your positive attitude. Thanks. I think we all bring valuable skills to the table. Let's leverage that. Absolutely. I feel more motivated already. Confidence values collaboration and teamwork. Now let's have a conversation. Now let's have a conversation involving arrogance. Honestly, I don't see why everyone struggles with this project. It's really not that complicated. I figured it out in no time. Well, some of us have different learning styles. It could be challenging for others. Yeah, but if you were as smart as me, you'd get it too. I guess not everyone can keep up. That's a bit harsh, don't you think? We all have our strengths. Sure. But let's be real, my strengths are just, I guess, maybe just better than yours in some ways. Now, that might have been a little bit much, and sometimes the differences between confidence and arrogance are even more subtle. It could be as simple as someone saying, oh, maybe this isn't your thing, or it could just be very, very, very subtle ways of getting your spirits down or making you feel less than. But I also feel the need to mention here that sometimes we're triggered, and it could be a triggered feeling of arrogance when it's really just you in the conversation seeing it based on your own traumas that you have not dealt with properly, and that could be why you are seeing the situation that way. But I cannot always say that that's the case. Sometimes it really is people devaluing you or trying to make you feel less than them. And sometimes it's just a misunderstanding. Seeing those repeated situations and conversations are really what can help you get a hold of what the conversation really is to you, or how the person really is meaning to come off to you during conversations. The key differences between confidence and arrogance are the intentions behind it. Confident people elevate others, and let's not get stuck in between the fact that confident people can never be cocky or cocky people can never be confident. These things are interchangeable, and we all have things we need to work on in our life, and things aren't so black and white. But confident people are usually humble, they want to elevate others. They usually know their worth without wanting to prove it. But let's not get it messed up here that it's okay to want to express your confidence if you feel like it'll help others. That, in my opinion, I don't think is cocky or arrogant, but it may come off that way to others. Arrogance comes from a low vibrational place. It's driven by fear, insecurity, and wanting approval from others. Arrogant people portray a very fragile sense of strength. Confidence invites connection and growth. Arrogance can create distance. It can also create competition. But you have to ask yourself, is this person really being arrogant, or are you intimidated by their confidence? Confidence is about love, respect, and uplifting each other. Low vibrational energy thrives on division, judgment, and insecurity. How can you cultivate confidence and not arrogance? Start with self-awareness. Build your self-worth from within. It's not about how others perceive you. We can only control ourselves and work on ourselves. Be humble, kind, and supportive. Not only to others, but to yourself.